Hello, my awesome and amazing Scorpios. It's Mel with Blue Scorpion Tarot here to bring you another general collective reading. Messages from your specific person. What is it that they wish to say to you? We're going to find out. Calling upon the trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers to bring in the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth through the power of the numbers. And so it is. Let's see here. Power of number 9, number 3, and then number 5. Okay, so going to number 17. Number 17. Some of you Scorpios could be 31, 35, 37, 39, 51, 53, 57, 59, 71, 73, 75, or maybe possibly 79 years of age. You could have been born in 1951, 1953, 1957, 1959, 1971, 1973, 1975, 1979, 1991, 1993, 1995, 1997, 2001, 2003, or maybe possibly 2005. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Libra born in the month of September. Others of you could be dealing with a Pisces or an Aries born in the month of March. Another group of you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini born in the month of May. Others of you may be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius born in the month of January, and some of you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo born in the month of July. If you have been in no contact, if this has been breadcrumb communication between you and this specific person, again, how may they be thinking and or feeling about you, whether or not they're dealing with a third party? Trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers, what is the overall general collective message, please? From Scorpio's person unto them, show me what's up. Oh, what a great way to start off the reading. You guys have got the Twin Flame Soulmate 1111 connection. There's an engagement proposal coming in. We got the Four of Wands. This is all about foundation, structure, stability, celebrations, family gatherings. Definitely, things could be happening and or transpiring during Sagittarius season as well. However, there could be more of a foundation between you and them as it builds or grows into the springtime process of 2026. But this is a marriage card. So this person has commitment on the brain when it comes to you, Scorpio, and some of you guys could be dealing with someone that's already established in another relationship or a marriage. Obviously, they're going to have to get a divorce, etc., in order for them to come back in your direction in some cases. But they're wanting foundation, structure, stability with you, bottom line. Yep, they're coming in to make a proposal here. Got the Page of Coins. Could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn more specifically. They may need to travel to wherever you're at, Scorpio, to come and see you. You could live near a body of water, or maybe they do. They're ready for this change. Some of them definitely could be reaching out during the holidays or as time moves on here. Why do they want this marriage or commitment with Scorpio? What's going on? Oh, they've been planning for it behind the scenes, it feels like. We got the Moon card. Their emotions are coming to the surface. They may even reach out to you during the next full moon that's eventually coming up here during this week. We'll have the full moon in the sign of Gemini. So could be very well true for some of you guys that their emotions will come to the surface and start opening up and expressing to you things that they might have never told you. So it does feel like fresh new starts and brand new beginnings. This person feels like they've been drowning in their emotions, but they've also been keeping it a secret from other people that they have intentions to get married to you or to have this relationship with you. So don't be surprised if some of you guys end up kind of flying under the radar. I've had this message come up numerous times before in the past, to fly under the radar with this relationship. It's not because they're embarrassed to have you as their partner. I think the energy dynamics are going to be different. It could very well be true that you guys are probably not going to want to have a lot of people all up in your business asking you 20 million questions, right? So I'm gonna clarify that. Trusted ancestors, will this relationship between Scorpio and their person kind of fly under the radar in the early stages? Yeah. I kind of got a funny joke going on in my head. It's almost like shutting down the PR, public relations. Yeah, shutting it down. Got a Page of Wands here. So usually the Page of Wands can talk about excitement, enthusiastic news, being energetic. But you see the Page of Wands here and they're, shrugging their shoulders and looking down at the ground. So yeah, shutting down the PR of the people. That's what it feels like here. And what is the reasoning? What would be a logical reasoning to fly under the radar again, with this relationship? What is it truly all about? Besides just not having people get up in their business, what else is it? It could be to protect the happiness. 10 of Cups. Because, this means like an end of a cycle, but new beginnings, but emotional contentment and fulfillment here, Scorpio. So being able to connect. See, I'm looking at how this family here in the 10 of Cups, they're like connecting. So this is what you and your person is going to try to do, is to reconnect and to be able to create that quality time with each other, again, without having people get up in your business. There will probably be the best time down the road in order to open up and tell people, hey, we're really together, and the rumors are true, blah blah blah. What will their approach be to tell Scorpio that they're thinking about commitment, or that they want this commitment or marriage? Wow. Well, I've stated this before. I really love it when the Eight of Pentacles comes into a reading, because again, it shows me that this person is definitely going to be putting in the work. They're going to be putting in the actions. Eight of Pentacles, we're in the 8th minute of this video. So it is about rebuilding. They're going to express and confess to you how they're going to rebuild the connection. So a lot of you guys have been manifesting for this person. We got the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. But again, this is a very secretive energy. So keeping your relationship under wraps. And it could be that this will end up being a secret marriage between the two of you, because I've got Justice also too on the bottom of the deck. So you guys may end up getting married in silence or going to the Justice of the Peace. It could be a little chapel. You never know. Some of you guys could end up getting married out in Vegas. Whatever the case may be, whatever's convenient. When you think about it, it's like not wanting to have a lot of people. Let's see what's behind Justice. Yeah, it's interesting. Even though the Ace of Pentacles is technically in the reverse in the deck right now, I see this in both directions. The Ace of Pentacles can represent family members. Now, there may be some family members of this person that you really do love, that you really care about, that you knew them, got to know them, etc. However, others of you could have been broken up by family. And so there could be a very uncomfortable feeling right now. And the truth of the matter is, yeah, people don't need to know your business. But them giving you full blown out commitment, yes. There's no energy here that's necessarily being rushed. But I feel that there will be this mutual agreement of just making plans. It could be about researching online, like if you guys are going to get married at the Justice of the Peace or something like that, or a chapel, or going off somewhere, maybe like a small little getaway thing for the weekend, and discussing these things, discussing the long term. So it's not about being in any form of shame. Like if you guys get married behind the scenes, it's really none of anybody's damn business. I mean, seriously, think about it. Who are you saying I do for? You're saying I do to your person, not to a congregation. They're not the ones who are going to live out your marriage for you, right? So, and maybe some of you guys will agree on having maybe a small intimate party or gathering. That's, that would be in representation of like the Four of Wands. It could be at a later time. There's no act of desperation here to get married. I think this is more or less like it's mutual agreement and reestablishing the love, reestablishing the trust, reestablishing this new foundation so that things don't go south. So them opening up and, proving to you that they want this. So with that Four of Wands, I could talk about 4 days. It could talk about 4 weeks. Some of you guys might end up being engaged by the end of this year. There's a lot of happiness. Your person was at a crossroads with somebody that they could have been in a long-term commitment with. We got a Queen of Diamonds here, so male or female, doesn't matter. They were at a crossroads. I mean, the connection that they were experiencing, this other person, very unfulfilling. Very unfulfilling. Yeah, see, they want to anchor. They want to anchor this partnership. We also have a 9 of Spears going on, kind of similar to a 9 of Swords. So this person also, too, has had a lot of restless energy. They've had a lot of restlessness because they're anxious. They're ready to stop being at the crossroads. Birds, communication. Some of them could be reaching out on the 12th of this month, or we will be headed, or actually no, we are technically, God, November went by so fast, didn't it, you guys? So now that we're in December 2nd is today. Some of them could be reaching out in the next 12 minutes, 12 hours, the 12th day of this month, or throughout the month of December, or the 12th of a particular month. So bottom line, birds represent communication. However, we got a 7 of Diamonds, kind of similar to a 7 of Coins. This is about long-term investment into the relationship. I mean, it's like they can't wait to rush and give you this engagement proposal. So that 9 of Hearts, that's like a 9 of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy coming in. I got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Fire signs going on. Aries, Leo, Sag. The gang's all here. So some of them could be, you guys could be rushing off into the month of January as well to go get married. Got the ring card. And the key, moving in. Look at that. Look at that. Moving in together. Yep. Things are going to be happening pretty fast, but the way I feel like, kind of the two of you getting your bearings together, and being in this mutual agreement. So things definitely kicking off real fast. I'm going to pull one more here. Whoops. I just heard a car honk in the background, so there's some confirmation coming up. Yep. Let's sail away, baby. Could get married on a cruise ship. There's an out with the old, in with the new. There's a 10 of spears, very similar to a 10 of swords. I mean, them putting an ending to whoever, whatever they've been dealing with. They only want you, Scorpio. The chemistry is out of sight. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. There always has been. They feel drawn to you right now. Some of them may want to start a family if you are, in fact, in childbearing years. If you have children, or to combine the family together, your love life is being affected by children. So there's like a sweetness, a love, childlike love, but tenderness, kindness, coming in from a gentle perspective. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So without a doubt, Scorpio, somewhere in your mind, even though despite everything that's happened in the 3D reality, there are still feelings here. And you just know deep down inside, a lot of you do, and they know too, that you were the one that they were always supposed to be with. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. You know what I boil this card down to? Soulmate connection, but also having faith and belief that things can come back around the bend again. This person has you on their mind 24/7. Look at, got an engagement. Trust the process. I know, trust is so hard, isn't it? Trust is so hard, you know, because of how they left you and thinking that they wanted somebody else and all of this. And you know what? Yeah, it's true. People make mistakes. They left the wrong person. You know what I mean? You were the one. I think they're finally waking up to this beautiful engagement card. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. You will get married, Scorpio. You are going to get married. Yep. I know what you mean to me. I'm ready to be with only you now. So they're bound and determined to have you back in their life. I just heard a car honk in the background. Confirmation. Karmic connection, moving from the patterns. Yep. They were at that crossroads. 10 of Swords, ending it. They're done. I still love you and I can't stop thinking about you. I said, they're thinking about you 24/7. Yep. Got it. Hold the vision, Scorpio. Them guided meditations to draw in a specific person, whichever channel you listen to. I mean, there's so many meditation gurus out there. Okay, yep. Numerous car honks in the background. Confirmation. There's numerous meditation gurus. I'm telling you, once you start shifting your subconscious mind and you are on that same robotic programming, but for the new story, the new pattern, the new direction, you are going to start to see this person come in and give you that engagement ring. So I would be listening to a guided meditation to get married, to get engaged. Put yourself in the feeling. Yes, put yourself in the feeling. And as you are putting yourself in the feeling, you're shifting. You're shifting your subconscious mind. I need to own up to where I feel sure about this relationship. So basically owning up to their past mistakes. But they are sure. They are sure. There's no doubt or insecurity that's coming up in the reading today. And where their overall energy is at. Dum dum da dum 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 da dum. Start looking at wedding dresses. Start looking at tuxedos. Where do you want to take your vows? Is it on a beach? Is it in a chapel? Is it in Las Vegas? Is it in Europe? Where do you want to go? Write it down. Write it down. And just keep viewing it every single day. I'm getting married to ... first name, last name, date of birth. You've got to cut out all of the distractions, meaning all the third parties, every single reason of limitations that are going on in your mind about this person. Stop feeding the beast. Stop feeding the beast of the 3D reality. Feed the mind. Feed your subconscious mind. This person coming in, look at, it's just beautiful. Marry me, Scorpio. Marry me. Yep. And I almost feel like they're just like begging you. Please, 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 marry me, marry me. Yes. My awesome and amazing Scorpios, stick around as the saga continues between you and your specific person. And in the meantime, if you love this content, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. And until next time, take care.